focus on me. Baby, can you focus?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Feel like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King with so many hate calls all night long, threatening me.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle Lenya, and we're going to get right into it. So today we're discussing the Keith Lee effect. So Keith Lee hits up small businesses and he tastes their food and serves up honest reviews and critiques. If you already know who Keith Lee is, then you're familiar with his impact on local shops and businesses. But if you're new to the TikTok world, then get ready to be blown away by the positive change that he brings and how he allows God to guide his journey. In this video, we will be touching base on the recent encounter with a small food truck owner that took a surprising turn. So stay tuned to see how she unfortunately brought about her own downfall and the lessons that we've all learned from her mistakes. So without further ado, let's dive into the story. I'm going to first play a video of one of his many impactful moments, then we'll get right into the other videos.
Turnout today at Dynamite Korean Barbecue was more than I could ever imagine. Let's talk about it. So a quick rundown. I went to a family-owned restaurant at the beginning of this year. That family-owned restaurant was owned by a dad that got diagnosed with tongue cancer. As soon as he got the restaurant, he always dreamed of. Unfortunately, that dad passed away a few days ago. I asked the city of Las Vegas to show up for this family, and this is how that went.
Good to see you, brother. Hey, good to see you, bro. Thank you so much for coming. This is the least I can do. How you doing?
That's crazy. Wow.
A 5-hour wait time, line around the corner. When I say around the corner, this the door. The line went out, to the right again, all the way down, to the right again, all the way down, to the left, all the way down. That's like 6 different turns. That's crazy. So I went, I said hi to everybody. I thanked every single person to be in there. We took pictures, we had fun, we smiled, we laughed. Everybody was patient, everybody was understanding. I couldn't say thank you enough. I walked in and talked to the son and his mom. The second his mom saw me, she broke down in tears.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Come on. Come on.
She came from behind the counter and she gave me a hug and she was shaking. She was crying. That's what I did it for. I ain't take no money. I ain't got no deal on the back end with them. I just want them to know that the community of Vegas is here with them and they're not alone. Now I'll gladly say today was mission accomplished. But now they got 300 more people who can come back as regular customers. And I thank God in advance that the dad is looking down, smiling, knowing that his dream came true. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. I appreciate y'all. That was crazy. I'm talking about around the corner. Crazy. God bless you.
So the lady that you see on the screen is going viral right now, and she is the owner of Sweetly Seasoned, based in Dallas, Texas, and it's a small food truck that Keith Lee had visited this weekend. So I'm going to let you hear all the sides of the story, and I want to hear your opinion down below. What do y'all think? And let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great. Congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like, I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts.
My little brother, yeah.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He went to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his card, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say, I'm leaving this for free, and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit, like, yeah, you could put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person? Make it make sense. So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know. I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day, correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I gotta go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you, and then my brother was really only out there, but you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today. People hit me up talking about, we want to make your menus. We want to make your flyers. Da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was, I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanted to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money. When I opened my eyes this morning, I had a deposit for $1,500. You get what I'm saying? And I made money since. So I told you to keep my money. But I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. Keith Lee don't know my brother. My brother don't know Keith Lee. My brother don't know any of y'all out here. But when you gave him the green light to post his flyers, after he cut both of your sons' head, yes, they paid. He wasn't cutting nobody's hair for free. Who the f put that out there? If you cutting hair for free, why are you posting flyers with prices? You get what I'm saying? There's a girl on Facebook, hold on, whom I'm assuming is her oldest son's wife, fiance, whoever she is. This is all lies, just like the free cuts were, because people had to pay. Of course they had to pay. The two people hair that he cut was both of the owner's sons. So why the f would he be giving the owner's sons, whose mom is getting visited by Keith Lee, free cuts? You get what I'm saying? Because it was never advertised. But then I later found out my friend had said he assumed that he was giving free cuts. No, he pulled up to the area because he saw it as an opportunity because we couldn't make it to Jonathan's shop to meet him in time. No one. Y'all didn't hear it on my face. Y'all didn't see it on my platform. Y'all didn't hear it out my brother's mouth say, I'm giving free cuts, pull up to the spot. Do you know how many people would have pulled up? Keith Lee probably was under the assumption. Hell yeah, he didn't even say it. Let's be honest. Keith Lee didn't even say, oh, I'm giving you $1,000 because. He said, I'm giving you $1,000 so you can go and get free haircuts. But bitch, we couldn't even make it out there to get free haircuts because you tripping over $2,000. Now the principle of the matter is, because I know several of y'all out there thinking like, bro, it's just $1,000, bro. Like, don't you got more money than that? Don't TikTok pay you? Da-da-da-da. TikTok pays me well. YouTube pays me well. Both of my Facebook pages pays me well outside of whatever it is that I do in my real life. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts. Your sons come down and they sit in there and then you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand. So I don't feel inclined to give you the money. I couldn't even get a thank you from you at the end of the day, bro. Like, come on. The man walked up and literally said, I seen your live. I seen this live. The wife even said, hey, Sherelle, let me see that cheer.
So the video we just watched was Sherelle's side of the story, but I cut it short because it was really repetitive. And if you want to see the full video, you can go on TikTok and find it. But now we are going to hear from the owner's side.
Okay, you guys. First of all, I want to say I'm not a scammer. And I'm not a thief. I am just a person who's trying to make it every day. I want to give a shout out to my son for marketing me. I don't know how many of you guys follow him, but because of him, that is the reason why Keith Lee came to visit me. Now, when I arrived that day, the only reason why Sherelle was there, and I don't know her that well. I don't know her that well. The only reason why she was there is because my son asked her to be there, I guess. I don't know. And then she said that she wanted to meet Keith Lee, so she just wanted to be there. So it wasn't that she was working for me. She really just wanted to be there for Keith Lee. But I want to give a shout out to her anyway. They went on Facebook Live, Instagram, I don't know what platform it was, and they were marketing me, trying to get him out there to see me. So I still want to thank her for doing that. And yes, she do deserve to be compensated for that. But she will not even talk to me about that, you know? Now, getting to the nitty gritty. So we all out there. And my son called this guy, I guess that's her brother. I didn't know him, never seen him, to come cut his hair. And he came out there to cut his hair. He plugged his thing into my generator, and he cut his hair. I'm in the food truck. I'm going crazy because I know he's coming, and I'm trying to get, so I'm not fully aware of what's going on outside, y'all. So next thing I know, I see a girl running, and Sherelle running, they hug, and I'm like, ooh, you know, who is that? Come find out she was supposed to have been braiding no girl hair, but she told her to come out there because she didn't want to miss Keith Lee. So when Keith Lee did arrive, it looked as if they were with me. And it looked as if they was doing free. They're like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King with so many hate calls all night long, threatening me. Now, I know some of you guys is not going to be on my side because
Y'all, her connection kept going in and out, so I suggest to go watch the whole video on TikTok. I'm going to play the most important parts.
And for her to even think, because she called somebody out there just to braid her hair, that she deserved $1,000 and try to make it seem like... Now, I could see if when Keith Lee said, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts.
He wants to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He wants to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave.
He should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Come on. Then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me. Because now you're helping me. You're shining on me. This man was not with me.
So this whole story is honestly a hot mess, unfortunately, but Keith Lee has chimed in to clear some things up, and he did not disappoint. Let's hear what the man has to say.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep, fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't ever carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was an option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweet Week season got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm gonna touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary. Meaning, after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what was going on behind the scenes, I felt on my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. Pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
So many are saying that the owner fumbled the bag, but honestly, she fumbled one of her biggest blessings that was meant to propel her into a successful season. But I wanted to read the scripture, which is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5, and it reads, "Keep your life free from the love of money, and be content with what you have. For he said, I will never leave you nor forsake you." And remember, y'all, the Keith Lee effect is huge, and we see the impact that the Lord has through him. And he always states in his videos how he's just a vessel and God is using him. And I truly believe that because look at this. Look at the proof. But nonetheless, I learned from this situation that money is not everything, you know, because there is more to come. When something is meant for you, it's meant for you. So do not be the cause of your own demise. But I truly pray that the owner and all those who were involved have learned a lesson from this, because I learned a big lesson from this as well. So it was beneficial in that way, but I pray that the Lord just guides her throughout this journey and just allows her to be successful in her life. We don't know what she's going through, and we don't know how this situation has had an effect on her life, so let's keep her in prayer. But let's keep this conversation going. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Please comment them down below. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell me where you're from down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.
Me, can you focus on me?